Have you ever tried starting a morning or night routine? Maybe you're like me and you've read self-help book after self-help book telling you that having a routine will have you shitting glitter like you're some kind of magical fucking unicorn. What the hell? You decide? I'll give it a go, start a routine, see how it goes. You make it a couple months, stop doing it one day, and then a few days later, you're sitting there thinking to yourself, what the fuck just happened? I was doing so good, and then I just stopped for like no fucking reason. If that's you, this is your video. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, make sure to hit the big red subscribe button below. Also, don't forget to ring the bell next to it to be notified when I post new videos. Also, don't forget to smash that like button as a way of saying thank you. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And lastly, if you enjoy talking about this kind of stuff, self-help type shit, my Twitch link here on the screen, also down in the description below, if you want to continue chatting about it, some more of this topic after you watch this video. So a few years ago, around the age of 30, I hit a point in my life which I would consider to be my rock bottom. I'd struggled with anger as a child, which led to severe depression as an adult. I hated my life, and honestly, I just wasn't happy. It was also the first time I truly felt scared that I might actually kill myself, and that doing so was the only option left for me. However, while sitting there contemplating it, there was suddenly another voice saying to stop thinking about it and just focus on what you can control. Accept where you are, which in this case is rock bottom, let's be honest here. Then figure out what you can do to get out of the pit that you most likely dug for yourself anyways. This led me to self-help books, things like yoga, meditation, even God. I also have a past of trying to create a routine that just wouldn't stick. I'd start, I'd stop. I'd make it a couple weeks, stop. Make it a couple months, stop. However, I think I figured out what works for me, and that's what I want to share with you guys today. So the secret, the icing on the cake, the bee's knees, it's quite simple. You can't have perfection inside discipline. You see, we all have this thing built into our very being to strive to do better, to be better at whatever it is we are doing. You know, was it enough to crawl, or did we learn to walk? Was it enough to walk, or did we learn to run? Was it enough to run, or did we start learning how to use horses and carriages and stuff? Was that enough, or did we learn how to use cars and build cars? Was that enough, or did we learn to fucking fly? The very fact that you want to develop a routine proves that point, in my humble opinion. We are hardwired to do what we do to the best of our ability. Where we fail is when we think we have to be perfect at our routine, especially when first starting out. If we miss a day, we throw our hands towards the heavens and tell ourselves that we are a failure, just like we've always known. If we even miss one part of our routine but follow through with everything else, we say things to ourselves that we'd never utter to another person. The negative self-talk is the barrier to a routine. The desire for it to be perfect. You see, there are going to be days when you wake up and just don't feel like doing what you agreed with your own self to start doing. That's okay. Instead of beating yourself up, compromise, just like you would in a marriage. For example, my perfect morning routine looks like this. So first I wake up, I then read for the next 30 minutes. Afterwards, I work out for 30 minutes with the wife. That's what we're currently doing during this whole social distancing thing. Normally that wouldn't be there. I would do gym later in the day. So anyways, we do half an hour of reading, half an hour of working out, cardio. Then I shower and get ready, shave all the stuff. After that, I practice Spanish for 15 minutes. And then after that, I meditate for 15 minutes. And that is what my perfect morning routine looks like for me. It takes me about 2 hours to complete. However, some days I just may not feel like reading for 30 minutes. That voice may come to me, try to convince me to just give up on my routine, that it's too hard, that I'll fail just like every other time, that I'll never amount to anything. You know the voice I'm talking about, right? Of course, in the past, I fought this, like many of you I'm sure, but I'd still end up failing. I'd end up telling myself the fact is that I'm just a quitter, a failure, a loser. Honestly, that's probably the nice way of saying it. That night I hit rock bottom, I accepted it. Instead of fighting it, I said, what if I just accept it? Damn, it was like a light switch being flipped in my brain. What if I accept the fact that I am a failure? I can't always do what I want to do when I want to do it. Whether it's true or not, let's just accept I am where I am. If I take full responsibility and decide it's my fault and I'm the one failing, that leaves me with one option. What can I do to change it? I literally cannot force myself to read for 30 minutes today. Okay. Can I read for 1 minute today? Well, yeah, that's super easy. What about 5 minutes? Yeah, I can do that. And you know what ends up happening? Instead of reading for 5 minutes, I end up reading for 30 anyways. Sometimes though, I do only read for 5 minutes. And that's okay too. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching today's video. I know this one is a little different than the type of videos I normally put out, but I don't know. I couldn't get it out of the brain, so that's what we ended up doing for this week's video. If you did like it, make sure to hit the red subscribe button below. Also, don't forget to ring the bell to get notified when I post new videos. Also, don't forget to like this video. It helps me out tremendously. It's a great way of saying thank you. And again, if you'd like to further discuss this topic, you can find my Twitch link here on screen or also down in the description below. Again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, friends. Until next time, peace out, everybody.